Good morning, welcome back to the weekly vlog. Happy Monday. So yesterday I did a thing. She's copying me and I don't know if you can hear her. So the washing machine, I think I might have paused it, I don't know. So if you've been here a while, you'll know that I'm trying to move things around, get things sorted, yeah, bit by bit. And I've finally moved David's setup, his table, chair, his setup that he uses for gaming, editing, all of that stuff. I've moved it from the kitchen into the living room. So then now I can see what space I've got, so I can look at table and whatever unit and things. So look, it's empty. This is where I've put the dryer there because it's leaking. Yeah, the dryer was actually over here, but it's leaking. I need to work out what's wrong with it, see if I can fix it. I did notice that I wasn't emptying the tray much, and obviously it's losing water from somewhere, and it was all leaking all over near the units. So I've moved it over here so I can keep an eye on it, and I'm gonna just have a look. Because we need a dryer. That's going back to my mum's house, that air fryer, because we don't need to, we haven't got the room. And yeah, basically that needs to go upstairs. That will be moved at some point, I think. Yeah, so I lugged it all in to the room. I'll show you that in a minute. But now I can see what space I've got to look for a table. I am gonna go charity shops to see what I can get. No, not today. And hopefully we can pick something up that can be delivered. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'll show you in the room now. Everywhere else is an absolute mess. I need to get cleaned up today because in the process of sorting this out, I've just made everywhere else an absolute mess. I need to sort in here out. I've got all bits behind there. Just, yeah, this all needs sorting today. Oh, I got some of these from Amazon. They were £8 something, some coasters. I like them. Bought them yesterday. But anyway, so here we go. This is this end of the room now. David's took all of his keyboards and everything to work today. I brought this in here as well. Can't really see because it's quite dull in here.
It says that David and that David. It's a hero.
Not better.
Wow, that's bright.
So I'll just, well, put that on. This is what had the TV on, and I need to go through them drawers, well, down there, because God knows what's in there. But yeah, I thought that looks quite nice there. And then I get the kitchen to then get a table and stuff.
4-star. And that shot, that card looks amazing. So we might as well add this.
Yeah, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, it's this area that needs sorting. That bit there needs sorting. It's a mess, but when I get what I want for the TV unit, that won't be there. But yeah, that needs all sorting. Going there in here. And then, like I say, now in here, I can see what room I've got to work out.
You can put this.
Yeah, that's not staying there.
Yeah.
I mean, it might, I don't know, I just needed it out of the way because it were ruining the cupboard here. Forgot about them, we'll do that in a bit. This came.
Which country it is. Can I have a look again?
So, this came.
Sweden snacks.
We've not tried any yet, but yeah, I forgot about this. So we need to do some learning about Sweden. That's why also I can't wait for a table, because doing work is not easy. At least if we've got a table here, and then, I don't know, it'll just be a lot easier and a lot more organised. So with it, you get this little book, and it tells you Swedish facts. We'll go through all of this. Look at that.
Oh,
Meal time. And then there's 3 different types of boxes you can get with this snack verse. You can get the mini box. So these are all the things you get in the mini box. And then you get the original, which is, this is the one that we get. We get like the medium one. And you get a few more snacks and a drink. And then there's also a premium box, but we don't get that one. And you get a few more snacks. You get quite a few more snacks. And then more things, more recipes. We're gonna have to try some of these. Quiz. Oh, this is so fun. Yeah, so what we've said is we'll do a little homemade project on Sweden.
It's like pea colour.
It does, it looks like weed, doesn't it? Yeah, so we're going to do a little homemade project on Sweden.
That's gotta be fun.
It's a shame I haven't got an IKEA close by, so we could go get some meatballs. The only thing that we can't have out of the box are these. They've got nuts on them, but this is the only thing that's got nuts in, so we need to get rid of them.
Looks like it has nuts in it.
We
Wait,
thought,
doesn't.
yeah, we thought that had nuts in,
You
didn't
can
we?
see it.
I always like the crisps. The crisps are always so good. So I'm just gonna have this last jacket potato. I've just cleaned the bathrooms, tried to sort the hallway out a little bit, but I just keep moving things around, you know, when it's just like you don't know where to put it and you just keep moving things. I need to sort out the cupboard under the stairs, but instead of taking things out to sort them, I'm just shoving more things in and then closing the door and pretending none of it's there. And then when I open it, literally it's from the floor to the ceiling inside. Oh, it's a nightmare, but I need some kind of skip because I really need one final push, declutter, get rid of everything, and then I'll have room to house things that we actually want to keep. And then we need to be a bit more mindful about what we're bringing in. But anyway, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna do this and then probably hoover up. So I just played a little game. What is going on? Are you moving? So I just played a little game. I set the microwave for 5 minutes for the jacket potato, and I was like, can I get the living room and the hallway hoovered in that time? I did it. So I need to hoover in here and the stairs, but I had to put it on for an extra minute. It's pinged now. But does anybody else play them games? I love timing myself while I'm cleaning. Gives me that bit of a boost. It's like a game. So I'm just doing some spag bol for our tea, and yeah, not getting up to anything, so I'll catch you again in the morning. Ow. You get on.
You get rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Rock, paper, shoe. Yes, you get to go. Bye, able to push, yeah?
Ah. Whee! Oh my god.
My turn.
It's freezing on your hands. We've just come to get out of the house for 5 minutes. It is freezing.
Very, 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 very.
She can't go down the slide, it's too muddy. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get you out.
Yeah.
No big swings, so we're gonna have to use this one. Oh my goodness, so we just decided to, hang on. Yeah, we just nipped out to get a bit of fresh air. We just went to the park. I've got a hair dye come in. Finally, my hair needs washing, but I didn't want to wash it because I know, because I know, or is that even true about hair dyes? They stick to greasy hair better. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we've come in and we're absolutely red hot. She wouldn't put a coat on while we went out. She'd only put a gilet on. But we've come in and I'd left the heating on. We were only out 20 minutes. But wow, you know when you've been out in the cold and you walk in and the heating's on. Whew. Good afternoon. It's the next day. I've just dyed my hair.
My new ball.
She's got a new rugby ball look.
It says Doncaster Knights on it.
They're rugby union, them, you know. So anyway, yeah, it's the next day and I don't know. I've just dyed my hair.
The nails are different too.
Oh yeah, I've just stuck some nails on. What we're gonna say, I think we're gonna nip to Aldi later after David's finished work. So I'll probably film in there, but I'll do that probably as a separate video. So we've made the Eco Power Stadium. We've only got one. what are they? The lights. Yeah, look. There's the dugout. That's where all the managers sit. Best seat in the house. Half of it Rovers, half of it Don's colours. Where's Luke Molyneux there? That's Timmy. Oh, we're just doing all this.
It is, isn't it? It's disgusting.
We've just been to Aldi. I have done a little shop with me whilst I was around there. But it's more difficult than you think doing that, you know. But anyway, I spent £96.71. Now it's hard to say whether the comparison, it's definitely cheaper than Asda, I think, with what I've bought, but I didn't buy any bird's eye chicken because they didn't do it. This stuff I couldn't get from there that I would normally get. Blake's really picky with the things that she'll eat, and obviously then we've got a nut allergy as well in the house, so then there's certain things that we get that I couldn't get from there. But all in all, for what we paid, I think we did okay. That looks very scary, come on. Anyway, just having some tea from the takeaway section in Aldi. Pizza, garlic bread with cheese and chips. Watching some telly with Blake whilst the boys are up watching Superman and Lois.